wild hog casserole. We'll start with the meat. A lot of people ask me, are the big hogs any good to eat? Well, the question to that is absolutely yes. Look at how tender this meat is. It just pulls apart. Absolutely pulls apart. It couldn't be any more tender. We slow cooked it. It was a big hog, but we slow cooked it. This meat is absolutely tender. So we're going to go ahead and build the rest of the casserole, and I am going to show you something that you've got to try at home. Also, you're going to prepare some wild rice, and this is my favorite, Uncle Ben's long grain wild rice, either original recipe or the one with the mushroom. They're both very good. So you're going to completely cook the rice, and then we're going to show you the rest here in just a second. Now you want to get a purple onion, and you want to cut it to where the pieces are relatively big. You don't want to micro cut them down into tiny little bits. Leave them big and chunky like this. We've also gotten fresh mushroom and fresh bell pepper, and again, it's cut into large pieces. The mushrooms, they were literally cut right in half. This is my favorite sausage to cut up in slices and add to the casserole. And how much you use really depends on how big the casserole is going to be and how many people you're going to be feeding. We now have the sausage chopped. This is the way I like to cut it. It cooks really well. And now we're going to combine vegetables, the wild hog, the sausage, the rice in a casserole, and pop it in the oven for about 45 minutes at about 275 degrees. Alright, the meat was pre-cooked yesterday and it's been in the refrigerator, so we've taken it out, and I go ahead and cut it so it's not really big pieces but not too small, and then I'm adding it all together. The meat, the vegetables, the rice, it's all in here. We're going to mix it up, and we're going to put it in the oven for about 45 minutes. The rice is already pre-cooked and hot. The meat is pre-cooked and cold. So by putting it in the oven for about 45 minutes, it's just going to make those vegetables perfect, and it's going to be delicious. It's nicely stirred together. We're going to cover it in foil, pop it in the oven, and here we go. All right, it's covered up. We're putting it in the oven for 45 minutes, and we'll